Hello guys. This marks my July 30th day trading recap. So let's start off with XBIO. So I tried trading this a couple times today and was just unlucky with it. So let's see my ads. Okay. So let's try to dissect this. So I added XBIO at 4.96, around 947. So 4.96. Is that right? Hold on. So let's go to the 1 minute and see what this exactly shows. 4.96. Wow. So that was just unlucky. So I got an ad right at the very top, and then I added at 484. Huh, interesting. Oh, I know what I think I was gonna try and do. So I think I recall I was going for a VWAP break. When it pushed over a VWAP, I guess I was too late by it, and I tried getting a push. I don't know why I was adding there now that I think of it, because it wasn't even in demand. So here's demand, right? This is pretty much demand from, I think, the 1 hour. No, I think it was a 30 minute or 15. Or was it sorry, was it the 2 hour or 4 hour? I forgot, honestly. So, interesting. Okay. Maybe it was the 15? Yeah, I'm confused as to, just go 10 minute. Maybe it was the 10 minute. Okay, yeah, it was the 10 minute. Okay. So yeah, we had demand on the 10 minute, right? So here's the, so yeah, I found demand on the 10 minute with this, and I'm confused as to, I don't know why I was adding here. Maybe because yeah. So I saw this downtrend break, and I think as I was seeing this, it was breaking downtrend. I'm like, oh, okay, we're gonna get a push, right? And it actually got pushed down. And it didn't work out, and it didn't get a follow through. So that's what happened with this one. Um, and it was breaking the pennant. That's why, right? So opened here, shot up here, right? And I'm like, okay, we're getting a push, and then and it falls down all the way back down here. So that's what happened with that ad. Then I just sold at 1056. Yeah, that was a really stupid trade. Now that I'm thinking about it, this wasn't a really quality setup. So it caught my eye because after that I thought, okay, we have some potential, because here's like an inverse hammer look on the 30 minute, and it had the highest volume of all day, but it ended up not reversing, right? This one was just faded out. And the 15 minute didn't look bad either, because look, we had both narrow body candles with high volume. So I'm like, this is due for a reverse, right? And we were consolidating in this demand zone for a while, right? Good amount of time. So I'm like, oh, they're accumulating, but we never ended up breaking out of the demand zone, and it just failed altogether. So then I added again XBIO at 437 at 950. at 437. So yeah, I got the bottom ads. I was lucky. I got perfect entries pretty much. And then I accumulated at 441. I'm like, okay, we're gonna get a push because I liked seeing these lower wicks, like right here, lower wick, right, on the 5-minute, and right, we saw this. So we saw a little buying pressure, right, which was a little good signs, but I guess it just wasn't a strong stock. Like I liked all this lower wicks. You see, lower wick, lower wick. So honestly, I thought we were gonna curl here, right, and break this downtrend. And this is a hammer, right? Hammer. So this was in due time for a reversal, but I guess it just didn't work out. Um, and we were just unlucky with it altogether. So that's what happened with this one. And yeah. So then let's see. Yeah. So I ended up getting out at 423 after it broke here. It hit here. It broke this support line, right? And I'm like, okay, I'm out. So I just sold my shares. So it wasn't that big of a loss though, right? I had a not bad average. I think I'd have 4.38 average, and then 10 cents, about a little more than 10 cents, which isn't terrible. Um, then the next trade was TAOP. I added at 3.59 at 10:06. So let's go to that. Yeah, so this was beautiful. So I saw it bounce off this demand zone. I added here, right? And I'm like, okay, let me add at 3.59. I got all the way to 3.8, 20-cent move. And I was waiting for it to go higher, but it got stuck at this mark. I wonder if this was a key point. No, not necessarily. It just got stuck at that area, I guess. So yeah, I should have just scalped that as I was seeing a decline, but I wanted a bigger move and it just didn't work out. And I didn't take a loss. I just broke even on the trade. And we were seeing like here's a little inverse hammer, not bad volume, right? Not terrible, right? More volume than this, and look at the bodies. Another inverse hammer look, and then we got into demand. I didn't add because I just didn't like the looks of it. I don't think I added when this was in demand. I just got rid of it after I broke even, and it fell out of demand, and then I curled a little bit up into demand again. So that's that trade. So what I noticed is, one of my buddies that I talked to, he pointed it out that I have sometimes I have trouble trading the crappy tickers of the day. Like I'm thinking too hard on the wrong tickers that I should be focused on. Like we'll get to it later, but AHP was a mask play, and mask plays are in they're moving right now, right? Because California just said full masks again. So mask players were in business, and that's why AHP, and we'll get to that. But I didn't trade this ticker as I should have, right? Um, but well, yeah, like I said, we'll get to that later. So yeah, yep. So then, yeah, I actually did try trading AHP. I added at 11:16. Yeah, at 9:05, and I got 9 point. Oh my god, that's brutal, dude. Wow. I don't know why I was adding, dude. I got these fills. Like, what was I thinking? Like, this is such a bad ad. Why was I adding here? I'm really confused. Maybe because it. Oh, I know why. Because I was buying the break of 9. I was buying the break of 9. Um, let's actually look at the daily and see if it was a big level. I mean, yeah, we had 1 wick on it. So maybe I shouldn't have bought the break there. Bad idea. Yeah, I'm not the best at breakouts. I think this is not a breakout market. I should not be buying breakouts. If a breakout goes, then it goes, right? I should start sticking to my plan and just ignore them, right? Because I'm just not the best. I'm not a breakout trader. I need to learn how to buy dips and then get a move, right? So, of levels at least. If I wish I got in here, right, off the trend line. I should have waited, because look, it fell in demand perfectly. See, like this one fell in demand perfectly. Um, uh, see, yeah, right here. I think it was 15-minute demand. I'm gonna start marking them. But I made this after this move, so I missed this move. But I probably should have accumulated in here and started adding and adding, and then I would have gone from what 8.5s ish, 8.6s ish, to all the way to 9.7. That's a whole dollar, right? That'd have been beautiful 10%. That's what I should have done probably. Instead of trying to add that break. So now I know, okay, just stay away from breaks. If it breaks and it moves, then okay. Then it is what it is. Wait for a setup. That's what I gotta understand. Um, yeah, but the day was short, honestly. And I should have honestly added in pre-market. Look at this move, man. 630 to 860, because it had good news. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. So I think where is it? Per up 25%. Stocks of mass plays higher than right healthcare products. Um, so yeah, it was just a ticker that looked good, had a good chart. It was curling up, as you can see, right? I think this is a big cup and handle. It looks like ish, right? Here's the cup, here's the handle, and they got a fat shot up. So yeah, that was just stupid ad. I just kind of winged it, but I gotta stop forcing things and just look for good quality setups. Does it stick to my rules? Does it have good VPA? Are you adding the dips? You know, or add off trend line, right? Something like that. So that's what I need to start doing, and then just avoid the breakouts. Then I tried trading ERYP. I had at 6.85 at 12.15. 6.85. Yeah. Yeah, so this was also dumb. Um, I like, yeah, I added here because I like this inverse hammer, but it doesn't even have that much high volume now. Looking at it, let me go to the 10-minute and see. Right, not bad. Um, let's try to compare with another one. So this body, right? We're looking at this candle, right? So we're gonna go to this volume. Pretty much, as you can see my line, you have the same volume as this one, and it's much thicker, right? So I think that caught my eye. And then, yeah, so, oh, this is why. Look how little volume we got here. Look how little volume. Um, with this big body. And look how we got more volume here with this little body and an inverse hammer look. So I'm like, this is definitely going to reverse. But what do you know? It did not. I honestly think not enough people were on that, maybe. Not enough people were on this ticker. It got some attention during the day, right? During the morning. for a little bit, and then it just kind of died out a little bit. There wasn't much volume. So I think once again, right, I was focused on the wrong ticker and should have been focusing on the other tickers. With the like looking at the bigger picture, right? And also let me go back. XBIO, I should have honestly not left this the whole day. Look at this head as a head and shoulders pattern. You see it right here, shoulder, shoulder, head. That was the big picture, right? So this was bound to die out, which it did, you know. So honestly, I should not even have traded this ticker, and I think the same case went for was it EYRP? No. What other tickers? AHPI. AHPI. No. So never mind. Yeah, but XBIO I should have never traded. That was just a dumb mistake. And same with TAOP. Head and shoulders look to it. Right, so here's your little shoulder, head, shoulder, right here, and then it died out, as you can see. So, like again, like I just missed that completely, because I was so focused on the bigger time frames. If I just went to the 5-minute, I would have noticed, yeah, this is looking good, and I could have just avoided that. But we did seeing a lot of buying pressure, like hammer, right? So it looked like it was getting bought up in demand, right? Whenever it would cross a little bit in demand, it would get bought up, but then eventually demand didn't hold through. So back to here. Yeah, so this is just unfortunate. Let me go to the 10-minute and see what I see. So yeah, like I said, this had more volume than this wide body, and this was narrow. 15-minute didn't show me much. Um, 30-minute, not much, right? So yeah, it's hard to trade in this market, man. August is really slow. Not many things work out. You just got to be really selective. Opportunities do present themselves, but you just got to catch them in time. And I'm just gonna try and start off and get better at trading the right tickers, right? And as a start, then go more in depth and try and up my game. And I just got out at 6:58. I'm like, okay, even though it was in demand, I'm like, okay, I'm done. After this knife, I was like, all right, that does it for me. I'll get out. So that marked my trading day. A lot of the recaps are gonna start probably being shorter because the days are just shorter. Just little things to talk about here and there, my mistakes and what I can do better. But yeah, I'm gonna try and I'm trying to look out for things more clear and just look at the bigger picture of things and just trade the right tickers as a start, right? So that does it for this recap, guys. And thank you.